Hello guys, Caliber here with another TF2 video, and today we are back with Weapon Concepts, episode 5, the Demoman of season 1. Yes, it's been a few episodes now since I've actually done one of these. Actually, the biggest gap was probably between episode 3 and episode 4, and we're back with more Weapon Concepts. So, going straight into this, the primary, and you're seeing all of these on screen right now. The primary is called the Handheld Howitzer, and it is designed for the front line. As you can see, the front line community made update. It's made by SVDL, Greg, and Square. And my kind of idea for this is to make a direct hit for the Demoman, because I remember the war. I literally in my last video, which I recommend you go check out, 10 years of TF2. I remember the war update, the Demoman versus the soldier, and I always thought it was weird that they didn't kind of try to match the weapons, you know. So the Demoman has weapons that rather counter or are similar to the soldier, but I feel like the soldier is so much more, and that Valve genuinely does just hate the Demoman. So I came up with the idea, you know, clip size reduced 25%, bring it down to 3 shots, damage increased by 35%, you know, direct hit. Grenades already do quite a bit, so then if you make it plus 35%, you got a beast. Blast radius reduced by 75%, and projectile speed increased by 45%. It may be interesting to like add a rolling effect. I wouldn't do a damage on impact thing, you know, like if they hit the ground they'd like shatter, because that'd just, you know, that'd be dumb. You know, that's just another lock and load. So I kind of like this idea. I know it'd never make it to the game because they don't like them being the exact same class, but I also think it'd be better if they brought out like so that there was less of a projectile arc, because you know, soldier can fire from miles away with his direct hit, but you know, the Demoman can't so much. Secondary. Now the secondary, actually I love the concept. Now this is made by Rozzy, and I don't know if that's homage to the Unturned gamer, but he has made a weapon called the Mine Layer. Now he even comments he knows people don't like things like this, because there's this kind of misconception that people, you know, play Demoman and it's just kind of like, I can't even remember what the term he uses. Oh yeah, fire and forget. You just place it and then leave it. But I feel like you know, so here's what I got. So a slide mechanic introduced. If you fired it directly at the ground, it wouldn't stay where you placed it. It'd slide a little bit, which, you know, that'd reduce a little bit of the place and collect kind fire and forget kind of thing. Arm time plus 1.5 seconds for general things. Detonate when stepped on, and slides off walls, so you can't place them on walls. You know, I think that's just fair enough. Plus 15% damage, minus 40% clip size, so it'd be a lot smaller clip, so you don't have them everywhere. And remote detonation plus 2 seconds, so you still be able to detonate them remotely. So what you'd be able to do is maybe like fire, if you're okay, we'll use 2 foot, fire them up in front of the enemy spawn where they have a sentry, and it'd slide to the sentry and you'd be able to detonate it. I think it'd be even more interesting if you had it so that they disappeared after a length of time, similar to the old quickie bomb launcher. But I don't know. The weapon concepts. It's hardly perfect, and I think that'd be really interesting. Make some really interesting gameplay. But I do understand the whole fire and forget thought process that Rozzy's had there. Now this one, I absolutely love the SFM work, and like in general the advertisement images. I'd actually really like it if Valve brought this weapon into the game, even if it didn't have my concept. This one is called the Mighty Mallet, and it's made by, like, oh my god, this takes forever. It's made by Toxic Weasel, Master Vile, Moose's Suri, Saint Lombax, Akatsuki Navi. Like, dude, just have a normal name for Christ's sakes, my god. And Siach, you know. When I have my notes for what I got to say for a video, that's the biggest pain in the ass to put all their names there, because I have such a small space. So this is your Demoman's Market Gardener, and it's to promote sticky jumping for the Demoman. I don't see that much of it. It takes too much health. So on hit, bleed for 10 seconds if you hit someone. That's great. You can hear my phone in the background, ignore that. plus 50% damage whilst airborne. So, you know, whilst you're zooming through the air, if you hit someone, plus 50% damage. So what, it's like usually 2 or 3 hits for a Demoman to get a melee kill. Maybe you do it in 2 or just 1. You definitely one hit a scout and a sniper, which is kind of all market gardening for. Marked for death whilst active, though. Whilst it is out, you will be marked for death and take many crits as damage. Minus 40% damage from sticky jumping. So you have a melee weapon that promotes you to go and do sticky jumping whilst you whilst you do. Although I don't know how I feel about this. The idea is to make it so, well, almost all these attributes work whilst the weapon is active. That includes the 40% sticky jumping. But usually people still have the sticky bomb launcher out while sticky jumping. So I don't know, and it's just to promote people to sticky jump, but without having to have the sticky jumper, so that they can actually still deal damage with the sticky bomb launcher. Because face it, everyone loves that weapon, and as I said, that's by a long list of people. Lots of people have worked on this one actually, and it's a very, very cool weapon, and hopefully all of the yeah, they will. All the things are on screen right now for you guys to watch. But yeah, I've been Caliber. This has been Weapon Concepts Episode 5, The Demoman. Comment down below which class you would like to see, but do check that it's not one I've already done. I've already covered the Engineer, the Soldier, the Medic, and the Spy, and this is the Demoman now, so there's only 4 classes left. So rather choose the Heavy, the Pyro, the Scout, or the last class that I've completely forgotten, the Sniper. There we go. And comment it down below, it definitely helps me out a ton. Anyway, I've been Caliber, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.